I just banged my hand. Sorry. You biggies. I am having an absolute mare of a morning. Hello and welcome to a weekly vlog. I thought I would vlog this week. Some of you guys said on Instagram that you did enjoy my weekly vlogs. So here I am with another one. It is Monday. I am dressed in my scruffs because I am actually about to go out to a very exciting place. And a very exciting place that I have never been before. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the Tip. Yes, I'm going to the local Tip. I've got some stuff that needs to go to the Tip. Then after I've been to the Tip, I actually have an appointment for a massage because my shoulders and neck are so sore, and it was so bad when I woke up this morning. It's been like it for about a week, well, actually longer than a week, 2 weeks. It's driving me insane. So I decided to book in somewhere and go and get myself a massage, and it happens to be near the recycling centre. So I'm going to load up my car and go to the recycling centre and drop off some stuff which either has to go in the Tip section or in the recycling section. And yeah, the rest of this week there's a few exciting things happening. I've got a new sofa arriving. I'm going to go into London and get my hair cut, and I've got an armchair coming that I'm really excited about as well. However, there's a few problems, which is that the people who've bought my old sofa aren't coming till later in the week, so I've got to shove that down one end of the house or the downstairs for a while. So it's going to be a bit chaotic in here, so I'm going to try and hide what I show you until things are a little bit more sorted out. So, but yeah, this morning I've been just doing bits and bobs of work, but yeah, they rang up and said that they could fit me in for a massage, head and shoulder, back, shoulders and head massage. It's only 25 minutes long, but I'm hoping it's just going to help soothe things. So I need to load up the car now with stuff. Well, the recycling centre, otherwise known as the Tip, was a very unique place. Never been there before in my life. In fact, I've never ever been to a Tip. It's all arranged into different skips that you need to put stuff in, and I do a lot of recycling, but I just had a couple of things that just couldn't be recycled, and as much as I hated to, I was really tempted to have a little scout to see what people were dropping off. But you're not actually allowed to take things from the Tip, even though that programme that is on UK daytime TV where they get people as they're arriving at the Tip and they take things off them. And in fact, I was chatting to a man at the Tip who worked there, who was helping me out where to put my TV. And I was saying to him, has that programme now made loads of people come to the Tip and try and take things? And he said, yeah, it has. So basically, thanks a lot, BBC One, essentially. But yeah, I've now come to Sainsbury's because there's a couple of things I want to see if they've got, but I also want to check out their Christmas decorations and their homeware. I think Sainsbury's Home is one of the best homeware collections around, really affordable, but really, really good quality. And then, yeah, I need to go over to my massage. So, yeah, let's go and have a nosy in Sainsbury's. I'm looking for a specific thing, by the way, which they've got online, but I want to see if they've got it in store. Hello, look at this range of tableware. Very into these glasses. And yes, they have the thing that I came for. I have come all the way to Sainsbury's for this, which is called a jigger, a gold measuring thing for my bar cart. Literally, that's what I've come all the way here for. But they have it, hurrah! And it's only £2.62. But what else can I buy? There's some really nice stuff over here. Look at all this dreamy goodness. Plants. Yeah, I love the shelving unit. Fake eucalyptus, very nice cushions. I am home after my massage. Now, it was quite funny because, I'll be honest, it's a new place that I booked, and I booked it online, and I wasn't really sure what it was. And I thought it was going to be, you know, like, moody music, kind of low lights or relaxing massage. But actually what it was a chiropractor in a sort of room with all the lights on. Oh God, look at my hair. All the lights on, and it was a guy. And I was like, oh, okay. Now don't get me wrong, it's good. He's worked a lot of the knots out. I do still feel quite stiff. But there was an awkward moment at the end when I was still in my gown, and when I put the gown on, he had left the room so that I could put the gown on. But then at the end of the massage, He didn't leave the room and just sat in his chair. And I think he thought, oh, because my back's turned, you will get changed. And I was a bit like, no, I want you out the room. So I was like, could I get changed? And he was like, yes. Oh, yes, sorry, I will leave the room. I thought, well, yeah, you should have just done that. It was a little bit awkward. But yes, that's the most physical contact Deborah's had from a man in a very long time. However, it was not the kind that I would particularly like. Because my neck and back was and shoulders very, very knotty, and it was very, very painful. But hopefully that will make me feel a lot better. Oh my God, look at the bombs in my kitchen. Hopefully that will make me feel a lot better. Anyway, so I just got home. It's so dark now. It gets dark so early. I've got some work I need to do this evening. Got to edit some images for a couple of campaigns. Oh, there's something on my camera. Oh, now I've just put a fingerprint on it. Anyway, but the exciting thing is that yesterday, Sunday, I made myself a Sunday lunch. I made myself a roast dinner, potatoes, gravy, chicken, everything, and there's loads of leftovers. So I'm now about to put a load of leftovers in a bowl, microwave it, warm up the gravy, and have myself, oh, and I'm going to put a Yorkshire pudding in the oven. Yeah, I'm going to put the oven on now. Yeah, Yorkshire puddings, man. Even with chicken, Yorkshire puddings just with everything. So yeah, I'm going to have that for my tea, and then I've got some work to do this evening. Then early night, because I've got to be up early tomorrow, because tomorrow I have 2 pieces of furniture arriving. I have my new sofa from DFS arriving, and I have an armchair and a footstool arriving from a company called Snug Shack. But I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit hectic because I haven't actually got rid of my old sofa, so they're all going to have to occupy the same room. So that'll be a fun few days. But yeah, I also have something to do tomorrow which is not so fun, but I'm not going to talk about it now. I will tell you about it tomorrow. But yeah, see you in the morning. Good morning, it is Tuesday, so I'm up quite early today because I'm just waiting for my sofa to be delivered. Woo! And then I've ordered, something in my eye. I've ordered an armchair and a footstool from a company called Snug Shack. They make these armchairs and footstools, well, furniture, sofas as well, that actually come in a box. They come flat packed and you build them yourself. So it's going to come in a box. And because of how chaotic everything is, I'm not actually going to unpack it today. I'll do it later in the week. But that's coming today. Then once that's come, I'll take Gus out for a walk. And then, so the thing that I need to do today, squeaky door, which is not that fun, is, let me sit down with Gus. Gus is just sat here, just trying to keep out of the way. Yeah, if you watched my last video, I said in it at the beginning that, sadly, my dog Eddie, my older dog, I had to make the decision to put him to sleep. So it was really hard, but obviously he was not very well. He was not going to get any better. He'd started to get a little bit worse. Yeah, I had a day and an evening with him, an evening and a day with him before I'd have to say goodbye. And I took him to the beach. I gave him a bath and made sure he was all nice and clean and everything. And then that night, I took him, sorry. Okay, come on, pull yourself together. Yeah, that night took him to the vets, and the thing was we were the last appointment. It was very quiet, it was very dignified. My ex was able to be there, and we were able to do it in a way where I held him and he fell asleep, and that was it. And so as hard as it was, that was better than if I'd let him get worse and I'd had to rush there with him, and I couldn't get hold of my ex, and I couldn't have the vet that I've always had. Anyway, so yeah, I was pretty devastated. Took some time off, as you know. One of the things we decided was to have him cremated, and that we would scatter his ashes somewhere. So I have to go to the vets to pick up his ashes, and they have had them for a while, and I've not been able to bring myself to go because this happens. Because actually, on the whole, if I just get on with life and I don't really think about it, then I'm fine. If I think about it, then I'm not fine. Anyway, God. I know that my vet is in today. I've actually got a card for them. I had a card made with all of Eddie's funny impressions that he used to do under his blanket on. I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, I've got some flowers from my vet, Amy, and I have to go and collect them. And I have been putting it off because I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with them. And I also thought once I had them, I would get quite upset. I'm worried about getting upset when I go to the vets to get them. So it's just one of those things that I've been putting off. But I need to do it. So I'm going to do it today. And you guys will be here in spirit to support me. Oh God, honestly. I mean, it's not the first time you've all seen me cry my eyes out on camera, is it? So, you know, hey-ho. But yeah, I miss him so much. Really, really do. And I think Gus misses him as well. Gus has been okay. But I think he is a little bit lost without him. He's quite clingy to me. Wants a lot of attention and occasionally makes whining noises, and I don't understand why. And I think it's just because he misses that little person to wander around with and, you know, be in the bed together with and stuff. So yes, it's going to be, so it's an exciting day in some respects, and obviously that bit's going to be a bit rubbish. So here it is. I did feature some of these impressions on my Instagram stories, but yeah, Eddie loved a blanket, and he would like emerge from under the blanket, and whenever he would emerge, he would be like, the blanket would be balanced on him in a new and unique way. And so yeah, I called them Eddie's impressions, and I've put them all together on this card for the vets. This is one of my favourites, where he looks like the Pharaoh of Egypt because Gus is there, like, in the background. Speaking of Gus, hello, darling. Oh, it's a big stretch. Big stretch. Okay, so it is in, but it is slight chaos, as you can see down the bottom. So, yeah, so this is the sofa. Now, I will say now that this is a gifted sofa. It was gifted by DFS as part of a collaboration that I've got happening with them. It's from their So Simple range, and it is really, really clever, their So Simple range, hence why I was happy to promote it. It's a slightly different shape for me. It's got sort of rounded arms, a little bit more of a classic design. So yeah, the DFS So Simple range, they've got different shapes of sofas. So you can choose a shape, choose a size, choose a fabric. That's how easy it is. And there's sofas, chairs and footstools. And you can, some of the DFS stores have got them in store to look at. And I actually went to the Tottenham Court Road store and I had a look and I had a sit on them. But yeah, I just thought it was a really, really clever way, especially when you're like somebody like me who is starting out on your own, or you're starting again and you just want to make the whole thing really, really simple. It's just really simple. Pick a shape, pick a size, pick a colour. Douche. You gonna say hello? With your big ears? With your big ears? With your big ears? That is literally my favourite thing to do ever. With your big ears? Just come out for a walk with Gus. Haven't we? Yeah? Walk along the river, which is right near where I live. A bit of a dull day today, but when it's not dull, it is absolutely beautiful down here, and there's swans and ducks, and we walk along here, and then there's a bit further up where I can throw the ball for him. It's absolutely gorgeous. You love it, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so just to add to the chaos, my Snug Shack armchair and footstool has arrived. So this company all comes boxed and flat packed, so you can build it. So that is, I believe, my footstool. And over here is my armchair in this box, and there's a couple of extra bits there. So yeah, slightly chaotic. And yeah, it's got dark. I've just taken Gus out, and yeah, it's getting quite dark now and it's wet. So I'm not going to take his harness off because I'm going to go to the vets now and pick up Eddie's ashes. I'm already crying about it, so God knows what I'm going to be like when I'm there, but I just need to go and get them and say thank you to my vet. And I've got some food and bits to donate. They were special food that Eddie used to have, and I'm going to donate them to the vets and they donate them to the animal shelter. So yeah, going to do that now. It's not going to be easy, but then it's done, isn't it? Hello, it is Wednesday. I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm always running late. I don't know what it is, but I just am never able to get myself going on time. So I do need to leg it out the door. I'm heading to London to go and get my hair done. It's absolutely tipping it down, so I've got my warm waterproof coat on, although I don't think it's that cold, so I'm probably going to boil to death, but anyway, I've got to go. I will talk to you a bit more later about what happened last night, but yeah, let's go to London. Lovely, nice to have the ends cut off, and I did have a hat on earlier, but it stopped raining now, so I don't need to put it back on. But yeah, as always, a lovely experience going to Sassoon, and I really like Jan, who cuts my hair now. Good fun to talk to, and always does a really nice cut, so yeah, very happy. Gonna now go and have a little nosy in Zara and then head home. You and your Titi? You and your Titi? Titi? Yeah! Woo! Woo! You want your tea? Yeah? What do you want? Your tea? You want your tea? Come on then. Yeah, come on then. Yeah, come on then. You excited for your tea? Are you? You excited for your tea? Woo! And I'm home, home from London, and I'm gonna make some food. So, sorry, that was Gus making a weird noise. So I had a little bit of a funny turn in London, which is kind of my own fault. So my hair appointment was 12:45, and I have to travel a while to get to London, and as you know, this morning I was running late. I didn't eat. When I got to the train station, I got a coffee, and then when I got near the hairdressers, I got another coffee. And this has happened to me before. If I drink a couple of coffees and I don't eat anything, I get a little bit shaky and a little bit woozy. And that's what happened. I was in Zara, and I was at the till, and I started to feel really weird, and I started to feel really shaky and hot. So I started to take my coat off, and then my vision was going a bit, and I thought, is it the fluorescence? What's going on? And I was trying just to breathe. I thought, I'll be fine, I'll pay, and then I'll get outside. And there was sort of 4 people in front of me, and I just thought, I can't. I'm literally going to pass out if I don't get out into the fresh air. It was really weird, quite scary, I suppose, but totally my own fault. So I got out the queue, and I dumped the 2 things that I was going to buy, and I ran over, well, I didn't run, but I got outside, took my coat off, got some fresh air, and walked to Boots and got myself some sushi and a drink, and yeah, sat down for 10 minutes and had something to eat. But yeah, it's left me feeling a bit weird, and to be honest, I feel a bit bleh generally, and I don't know if my second coffee, if maybe they didn't make it with coconut milk, but it did have the coconut milk sticker on it, so I'm not sure, but I feel a bit. So I'm going to make myself something quite light for dinner. And yeah, maybe I'll show you tomorrow what I picked up from Zara. I mean, it was nothing that exciting, because obviously I am trying not to spend too much money, and I'm trying not to buy too many clothes. But I always like a look in the Kings Road Zara, because it is a beautiful Zara, and there's always people wandering around with dogs, and dogs in shops just makes shopping just more fun, let's be honest. So obviously I didn't film last night after I'd been to the vets. And that was because I was really upset. And and I didn't want to be that upset on camera. I hadn't really clicked, but it was a month to the day that I'd had to put Eddie to sleep, and I haven't been back to the vets since then. And I took the card and the flowers from my vet Amy, but she invited me into the room to, you know, speak to her, and so she could bring Eddie's ashes out, and it was the same room where he was put to sleep. So it was really hard, and I knew I would get emotional, and I took Gus with me, and I felt emotional as soon as I walked through the doors, and I just kept stroking Gus and chatting away to him, trying to stop myself from crying. And I knew the minute I walked in the room with Amy and she said, "How are you?" I knew I would burst into tears, and I did. And obviously it was hard. She brought we opted to have Eddie's ashes for scattering rather than in any kind of presentation box. But it came all beautifully packaged, and it was lovely. And obviously it needed doing, and I'm glad that he's home. He's on a shelf at the moment. But I was distraught. I really, really cried. I sobbed in the car, and I actually stopped off at my friend's house and rang her to see if she was in, because I just really needed a cuddle, and she wasn't in. And so I drove home, came home, spoke to my mum on the phone, and ordered myself some naughty food, and attempted to have a bath, even though my hot water's not really working very well in this house. But yeah, so I just didn't want to film. But I obviously feel better today. But whenever I think about it, I feel it. Like the sadness, like build up, and me start to. So the next thing will be to work out where me and my ex want to scatter the ashes. And I think we're going to scatter them in the village where I used to live. So anyway, enough of that. Because that kind of chat, I'm sure, isn't for everybody, and not everybody wants to listen to me talk about that. But yeah, so that's why I didn't film last night when I got in. But yeah, I need to go and make some dinner. Hello, it is Thursday. So I had planned to go to IKEA today because there were some things that I needed for the house. But last night I ended up going to bed quite late. I got myself into a bit of a tiz. Which often happens with me, where I started thinking about all the videos, blog posts, IGTV videos that I wanted to do before the end of this year, and realised that it's going to be hard to fit them all in. Can't quite work out how I'm going to do it, along with some of my freelance work that I have. So I decided that swanning off to IKEA was probably not the best idea. I'm also getting quite stressed about the state of the house. Can't really do anything, tidy it or do anything about it until the buyers have come and picked up this sofa, which isn't happening until Friday morning. And then I always like to have, especially when I used to live in the old house in the village, a Friday tidy. Then you go into the weekend with a really, really nice tidy house. And my plan is Friday afternoon is to do a Friday tidy the whole place, build my new armchair and my new footstool and everything. I'm going to film it, make a little IGTV video, and then I can go into the weekend with a nice tidy house. So today what I've decided to do, also to get out of the house so I'm a little bit less stressed, is walk into town, go to my favourite coffee shop, get a coffee, sit with my notepad and my diary, plan out everything I want to make before the end of the year, and plan out where that might sit date-wise in my diary. Then I can work out when I need to film it by, when I need to edit it by, and I can work out whether I'm going to fit everything in and what I should bump. So for example, I was going to do a spare room makeover. I picked a couple of bits for it. It's not going to happen this year, and actually what's the point in rushing it? It's December on Sunday. I'm sure it's December at the weekend. I know you guys, like me, are going to want to start thinking about festive stuff. You're going to want to see my Christmas tree. I'm going to want to start decorating the house. So actually, it's better just to shelve those things till next year. There's plenty time for them. It's not a problem. But I just need to do that this morning to sort of get my head straight. and then come back, and this afternoon I need to do some dishes. Honestly, I can't even show you. I am filthy. My parents think I am so tidy. I'm not. I live in a filth pit, I'll be honest, and I'm quite ashamed. So I'm going to come home, do my dishes, then yeah, crack on with some of this work, and that's my plan for today. And walk Gus as well. It's a miserable day outside. That's not helping my mood. It's not helping me not feel stressed. So, but I'll show you what I'm wearing. Just had to move my underwear, which is on the drying rack, out the way. So quite cash. Wearing my little cable knit jumper, tucked in to my mom jeans. Got my beige New Balance on, nice and comfy. And my belt, which is just a little Primark belt. Actually, it looks way more expensive than that, and it's brown and it matches. I know it looks a bit black on here, but it matches my bag and my boots perfectly, which is just brilliant. And yeah, my new little short hair. Well, it's not short, but it's shorter, nice and blunt. Really happy with it. So yeah, I'm going to chuck on my big padded waterproof coat because it's raining, and head up into town and go and, yeah, just try and get my brain a bit straight. Hello, it is Friday and I am having, I'm not going to lie, an absolute mare of a morning, and I have to leg it out the door now to go and meet my friend Katie, so I will explain all imminently. But yeah, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. There she is. So me and Katie have just finished taking some photos, and yeah, it's so cold though, and we've got a coffee to warm up. I've got a coffee in my new reusable cup, which is from a brand called Wake Cup, made with all recyclable materials. There we go. Sound like I'm doing an advert there. It was gifted, but yeah, it's super cold. But we've done some outfit pictures, and despite my very bad start to the day, which I'll tell you about when I get home, we did get everything done we needed to get done, didn't we?
We did. It's been. I'm really impressed with how much we've got done in such a short amount of time.
It's because we're a dream team. But yeah, I'm going to walk home now, and then walk Gus, and then this afternoon is Friday tidy. Yeah. Hello. Oh dear, it is dark now, and it is about 4:30. It gets so dark now so early. Anyway, I'm wearing my jumper. So this is actually what I bought from Zara. I know I said I would show you and I never showed you. I bought this little fluffy short sleeved jumper from Zara because I wore a blue jumper in my catch up vlog, and loads of you were like, oh, blue really suits you, and I thought, oh yeah, I wouldn't normally buy blue, but I quite like it. So yeah, I bought it. It's kind of like a little fluffy knit, more of a, I keep it more as like a dressy thing. The reason I've got it on is because I just took a picture of it to put on my Instagram. And now I'm sat in bed upstairs. Was going to tidy up my little side room in my bedroom, which is like where all my makeup is. It's an absolute bomb site, and obviously I keep promising you guys that I'm going to do a bedroom tour, and until I've tidied that room I can't really do the tour. But I was waiting to buy some storage to go in there, and I've now bought some storage to go in there. So I came upstairs, put on my TV, put on a really rubbish cheesy Christmas film, and yeah, was gonna do the room, and instead I started looking on the computer, and now it's gone dark and I feel really tired. It's just not going well. So yeah, the reason why I was so stressed this morning was because I was supposed to be up quite early, and I was supposed to finish sorting out the sofa because the buyer was coming to pick it up today, post a sponsored thing on Instagram which was all about my living room, and then go and meet Katie to shoot some outfits. And what actually happened was I woke up at 10 o'clock. Now my buyers of the sofa were supposed to be here with a van at 9. They were running late, and so they obviously hadn't turned up and then woken me up. I must have slept through my alarm. I missed my window to post my Instagram picture in the morning. And yeah, I was due to meet Katie at 10. So I had to ring her and say, I'm really sorry, I've literally just woken up, and it just proper stressed me out. I got so flapped by it all. And it's my own fault. It's because I stayed up late last night. I was on the computer looking at Black Friday things. Just, yeah, it's my own fault, really. But yeah, it really, really put me on the back foot. And then, so everything had a knock on today. And one of my plans today was to build my cuddler chair and the footstool, make a little video of it. And by the time I got home and then I'd walked Gus and then I'd had something to eat, it was 3 o'clock and sunset is at 3:50, and 50 minutes wasn't enough time to set up and film it. So I've had to push it back. I'm going to build it on Sunday. But that's the annoying thing, is it's not like I can build it and sit on it for a couple of days and then film and wait till Sunday to film. I have to wait to build it. But I mean, obviously I've got my new sofa to sit on, but I haven't got a footstool. So anyway, these are literally like the most first world problems ever, aren't they? Anyway, tomorrow, Saturday, I actually am working tomorrow. I'm going to London, and I am doing some photography. So I am shooting pictures of one of the bloggers who I shoot pictures for. So I'm up quite early to get to London for 10 to shoot pictures of her. But that's good. I like to be busy. And then tomorrow night I'm going out with my friend Lucy for some drinks, which would be so nice. So yeah. And then Sunday I'll obviously build my cuddler chair and film it and have a little bit of a pot around the house, get the downstairs all organised, because I'd like to start next week with the house all nice and tidy. So obviously my plan for my Friday tidy to head into the weekend with a nice tidy house didn't happen. I've done all my dishes, my kitchen's all clean, my bathroom's all clean. But yeah, there's still boxes and stuff everywhere. So yeah, not the best, but it's also not the worst. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna just chill out, I think, have some food, watch some TV, and then yeah, try and get an early night, because what I can't do is accidentally sleep through my alarm tomorrow, because I'm due in London at 10. So if I wake up at 10, I'm screwed. So yeah, hopefully I won't do that again. So yeah, I might leave it here for today. Not a very exciting day, was it? But sometimes that's what days are like, aren't they? I did have a nice walk with Gus. It was quite a nice day today. Cold though, very cold. It's just turned now. And it was cold on the old hands shooting photos today with Katie. So, oh God, and on the news there's some incident on London Bridge. Too many incidents like that happen, to be honest. It's very, very depressing. Anyway, I shall catch you tomorrow. Very busy King's Road with Nicole, shooting photos. It's very cold, but it's very Christmassy, isn't it? We feel very, we feel very, very Christmassy, don't we? But yeah, need to crack on because we're on the clock. I got home and Gus has rolled in fox poo, so he's just had a bath. He's currently going nuts. What are you doing? Have you had a bath? Have you had a bath? Are you all wet? Wet and fluffy? Are you wet and fluffy? Oh, what are you after? What are you after? What are you after? Hey? You think you're getting a treat because you've had a bath? You want a treat? Yeah? You want a treat? Look, he's looking at the cupboard. He's looking at the... Oh, Gus! Looking slightly scary. Can't actually laugh because it's so tight. Yes, I'm home from London, obviously. And I did pop back into town quickly to have a wander around this furniture shop, charity furniture shop, which was only open today. My dog sitter came while I was in London and walked Gus, which was really good, because then when I got home I didn't have this like mad panic to try and get him out before it got dark. So yeah, just having a cup of tea, watching some telly. I've got a face mask on. This is a pink clay mask which I've got on here and here, and then I've got some Pixie eye gel things to try and make me look a bit less dead. Got Gus here with me. He's had a bath, so I've actually bathed him, which you'll have seen. I did actually show you that already, didn't I? I showed you him going nuts. But yeah, so he's sat on a blanket though because he is still quite wet. So I'm just having a cup of tea in my little mug, which has got the doggies on. My mum and dad got me it. It's got Eddie on this side as well. Yeah, cup of tea, watching Back to the Future 2. And then it's about 5:30 now, and my friend's coming around about 8:30, and we're going to go out for some drinks. So I'm just, yeah, giving myself a bit of pamper time. Had a little bit of a tidy when I got in. But I've still not built that armchair or footstool. I'm going to do it tomorrow and film it. I'm going to get up in the morning, have a little lie-in, because they'll have been out tonight. Have a lie-in, get up, film me building it, and then I can slouch in it all day. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a really nice slouchy day, because last Sunday I had quite an active day. And today was quite busy going all the way to London and working. So yeah, so I'm going to sign off here, and I will catch you tomorrow. Hello, it is Sunday, la 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 la. It's also the 1st of December. Happy December. So loads of people are putting their trees up today, or they've already got them up. I don't have mine up yet. I actually think that I'm going to get myself a real tree this year. Why not? I'm going to treat myself. I was going to get myself one last year in the old house and celebrate Christmas really, really big, and then something happened. It's a long story, but I didn't. So this year I think I am going to get a real one, which would be really, really nice. So I obviously haven't got it yet, haven't put it up yet or whatever, but I am going to make a little vlog, I think, of getting the house all Christmassy. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, my job today, got a nice big empty space there. I'm going to finally build my snug shack chair and footstool. Sort of had quite a slow morning, watched some TV, actually a really rubbish Christmas film, in bed with a cup of tea. And now, yeah, I'm all set up, put a little bit of makeup on because I'm going to be on camera. And yeah, I'm going to film building this chair, so I shall show you it afterwards, because obviously if you want to watch how it goes together, you can watch my IGTV video, which I don't know whether that'll be live when this goes live. If it is, I'll put it in the description box. So, it's all done. It's now evening, actually. It's been quite a few hours. And I have been out with Gus, and it's now got really, really dark outside, and I'm just going to do a few more bits of tidying, and then I'm going to watch Miracle on 34th Street, which is my favourite ever Christmas film, and I'm going to sit in my new chair, which is basically what they call a cuddler. So it's a 1.5 seater chair, and I've got a footstool that matches. And yeah, I'm so excited, but I know you're going to be desperate to see it. But as I said, you can watch my IGTV video of me building it, but also I'm going to do a separate video with a whole tour of my new downstairs, because it is pretty much done. So I think I'm going to film it. This will go live on Tuesday. I think I'm going to film it this week, so as in the week that this goes live, and hopefully get it up on my channel as quick as I can. And as I said, I'm going to film getting the house ready for Christmas video as well. So I hope you'll enjoy that. But I'm going to finish the vlog here, because as I said, I'm going to get super cozy and Christmassy and under a blanket with a cup of tea. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and give it a thumbs up, of course, and do subscribe if you don't already subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next time. Bye.